We didn't really tell anybody that we're on the app because it's so embarrassing.
Everyone knows that TikTok is a great place to find fun videos, but could it also be a place to find true love?
Something like this.
Okay, oh my god, that was so close!
Things are always different behind the scenes, including the romances that look so sweet on the app. Chase Hudson and Charli D'Amelio. Chase Hudson and Charli D'Amelio are two huge TikTok stars, and they even lived together in the Hype House mansion. For a long time, fans assumed they were dating because of their seemingly close relationship in front of the camera. They were even seen kissing on New Year's Eve and holding hands in a store. This was more than enough to convince fans that they're a couple. After all, what's more romantic than Target? Even their own Instagram photos certainly showed them acting like way more than friends, though the captions often told a different story. Are these two really just best friends, or is there something more? Chase finally opened up about what's really going on with his relationship with Charli, and it's not what fans expected. He confirmed that he's definitely interested in Charli, but is trying to take their relationship as slow as humanly possible before asking her to commit to a label. But even though they're not official yet, he admitted that they're exclusive with one another and that it was Charli who asked for exclusivity. According to Chase, it all started out as fun flirting on TikToks before they developed real feelings for each other. This relationship may be way more recent than fans realized, but hopefully going slowly will help these two go the distance. Beasteater and Marcus Olin. You probably know her best as Beasteater on TikTok, but her real name is Stephanie Margarucci. She's known for her dancing skills and her super sweet relationship with fellow TikTok star Marcus Olin. How cute are they with their matching hair colors? They've made so many memorable videos together, but it turns out they both totally forgot about the first time they met in real life. According to Marcus, when they first remembered meeting through mutual friends, he thought Stephanie looked familiar. He claimed that his fans believe they met through social media, but the truth is that they met in person previously, and neither of them remembered. It wasn't until they saw an old video of themselves with their friends that Marcus realized why he thought he'd seen her before. He asked her out on Christmas Day, and the rest is history. Now these two have their own YouTube channel so they can remember some of their greatest interactions and share them with their fans.
What happened in 6th grade? Tell TikTok.
Stop.
Zoe LaVerne and Cody Orlove. If you have trouble keeping track of Zoe LaVerne and Cody Orlove's relationship, don't worry, you're not alone. These two TikTok stars didn't meet on the app, but had their first encounter on its predecessor, Musical.ly. Then they added each other on Snapchat, and according to Zoe, it was love at first sight. Or at least love at first snap. But unfortunately, their relationship hit a serious snag when Zoe cheated on her boyfriend. Not only was Cody heartbroken, but so were their fans. But few people realized that Zoe was also hurting during this time. Behind the scenes, she was struggling to cope with the fact that her actions caused her to lose friends, followers, and Cody. According to Zoe, it was such a traumatic experience that she had zero intentions of ever cheating again, and it hurts when people imply it's only a matter of time. It seems like Cody and Zoe are taking their relationship seriously now that they're back together, but did they really get married? They shared an official wedding video, but it turns out the whole thing was just pretend. The couple considered themselves hitched for 24 hours before reverting back to boyfriend and girlfriend.
No, I didn't.
Sky Odin and Tami Tomo. It's easy to see that TikTok stars Sky Odin and Tami Tomo have a lot of fun together, but what do these two see in each other? Sky loves that Tami is so detail-oriented and affectionate and says that she's always there to support him. Tami claims that behind the scenes, she's frequently in awe of Sky's ambition in life. Apparently, he's not afraid to dream big, but did this couple ever think they'd be so famous? They said that they hoped making funny videos would be a way to avoid a typical 9-to-5 job and give them opportunities to travel all over the world and experience different cultures. Some fans are quick to label them as social media influencers, but Sky and Tami like to think of themselves as content creators instead. Even though they make their jobs look easy, they admit that in the early days they spent hours and hours making 4 TikToks per day and rarely had any time for themselves. Ashton Arbab and Sharlize True. Have you heard that Ashton Arbab and Sharlize True broke up? Well, if you did, then you're going to want to check your sources because these two are still very much together. They've even filmed multiple TikToks about how they're still dating and going strong. In the real world, Ashton took Sharlize to her school's homecoming dance.
You're all ribbons and pearls.
You might have seen him serenade her to celebrate her 16th birthday, and it turns out he's a hopeless romantic in real life too. At least that's what Sharlize says. These two may be young, but it seems like they're confident that their relationship will last, despite what people may think.
Can't take my eyes off of you.
Ava Gutowski and Brent Rivera. Online, it seems like Ava Gutowski and Brent Rivera are the perfect couple, but things are slightly more complex behind the scenes. They started out as best friends, but before long, Ava developed serious feelings for Brent. Unfortunately, he didn't feel the same way, at least at first. Ava accused him of leading her on, but Brent revealed that he was actually just worried about damaging their friendship if a romance between them didn't work out. They decided to give their relationship a chance, only to break up after Ava was seen spending time with another guy. Even though things looked bad, Brent admitted that he overreacted to her spending time with a friend. Online, it's clear that these two are interested in one another, and Brent admits their bond is deeper than most people realize based on their social media accounts. But the fact that they're close friends who work together does make things difficult, and Ava has described their relationship as complicated.
So it's kind of like this weird blurry line between like friends, and like we love to create content with each other.
During an interview with J14, she admitted that both she and Brent aren't sure what labels to apply to them. She said that they love each other and plan to stay in each other's lives forever. They always look like they're having a blast online, but in real life, Ava says her favorite thing to do with Brent is absolutely nothing. She just wants to hang around the house with the man she loves. Daniel and Sarah Hancock. Tons of couples love to show off their relationships on TikTok, but Daniel and Sarah Hancock might be the first married pair who actually met on the app. Daniel downloaded the app and followed Sarah's account. After noticing her new follower, Sarah invited him to lip sync along with her to the Ed Sheeran song Shape of You. Talk about a romantic song choice. Apparently the two fell head over heels in love, but there was just one small problem: the Atlantic Ocean. Daniel lived in the UK while Sarah lived in the United States, but they were determined not to let that stop them. 2 weeks after they connected on TikTok, Sarah booked a plane ticket, and 8 months after they met, they got married in a Las Vegas ceremony.
Guess what? Dan and I have made a newspaper.
Online, Sarah thought Daniel was charming and funny and was relieved to find out that she felt the same way when they met in person. Daniel was excited to bond with Sarah over their shared interests in music and movies, and now they love making TikToks together. Interestingly enough, Daniel said that he was too embarrassed to let his real-life friends know that he was using the app. Both he and Sarah had tried traditional dating sites before, but it was TikTok that finally helped them find each other. Matt and Victoria Krath. Matt Krath and his wife Victoria always seem in sync online, but their opposing personalities can cause issues behind the scenes. According to Victoria, she's a very logical person, while Matt is more of a dreamer. His big ideas have earned him a ton of fans on TikTok, but his proposals for massive set pieces and actors would put the couple in serious financial trouble. Victoria says she has to force her husband to be realistic with his goals without stifling his creativity. Even though they make a great team, this does cause some bickering now and then. However, in many ways, their talents complement one another. Victoria helps Matt with the business end of his account, such as reminding him to reply to emails from potential sponsors. Meanwhile, Matt helps Victoria come up with ideas for her videos and says that creating content is his love language. This couple believes they work better together, and it seems like their fans agree. Victoria says their most popular videos are the ones they star in together, and that their fans enjoy seeing them interact with each other in front of the camera. Scott and Moriah. Scott dreamed of becoming a social media influencer, but after 2 years of trying, still relied on his job as a Jimmy John's delivery driver to pay the bills. But when he signed up for TikTok, his life changed in a huge way.
Are you tired of scraping ice off your windshield during those cold winter mornings?
All of a sudden, he had thousands of fans, including Moriah, who he fell in love with. The two bonded over their shared sense of humor and eventually took their conversations offline and into the real world. Although her parents were concerned, Moriah threw caution to the wind and moved into an RV with Scott. Now, they travel the country together and their TikTok activities fund their adventure. According to Scott, he's now making 10 times as much as he did working for Jimmy John's. He and Moriah are another married couple who met through TikTok. This couple shares their relationship on TikTok, but fans don't get to see all of their struggles. Because the algorithm favors frequent posters, they ran into trouble when Moriah fell ill during her pregnancy with twins. The couple wants to keep all of their videos light and fun, which means hiding their pain from their followers. Scheduling filming sessions between hospital visits was a real challenge for this couple. Minnie and Tink. Some TikTok stars are happy to take any sponsorship opportunities that come their way, but Scott and Zach can afford to be selective. They create content as drag queens named Minnie and Tink, but this isn't how they dress day to day. Zach works as a ballet dancer while Scott is employed at a local school district. While this means they have less time for TikToks, it also means they can pick and choose which companies they want to work with since they have external sources of income. Scott and Zach also believe that keeping their day jobs has helped their relationship. Scott says making money on TikTok can be inconsistent, and he doesn't know how long the app will last. Knowing that their bills will get paid regardless helps take a lot of pressure off their relationship.
Challenge time!
Doing this as a side gig also means they can afford to show more of their authentic selves to their followers. Which one of these adorable couples is your favorite? Let us know your pick in the comment section, and don't forget to click on the subscribe button to get access to more videos from us here at The Taco. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time.